Hi, I'm Melanie Zanoza Bartelme. Many consumers today are demanding foods free from artificial dyes and colors, making it crucial for manufacturers to reformulate their products with naturally derived colorants. These colors must be light, heat, and pH stable, yet they must also be vibrant and eye-catching to consumers. Companies are rising to the challenge by innovating new technologies to produce these colors. Let's hear more about these developments from two exhibitors on the 2014 IFT Food Expo floor.
My name is Howard Haley, and I'm a fellow with Kalsec Incorporated. Kalsec is a primary extractor of spice, herbs, and natural colorants. We have several different colors that we are demonstrating today from various natural sources. I have three different red pigments that are based on fruit and vegetable extracts. We combine these extracts together to get various hues from a very pale purpley red to a bright and vivid red. And I'll put a couple of drops into this plain vanilla yogurt to demonstrate the colors that we can develop. The application of colors is not only dependent on the pigments that you add in the system, but also the expression of the color is very dependent on the substrate that the color is added to. The same amount of color in something like this, like a yogurt, would give a much different effect if it was placed into, let's say, a snack food application or a salad dressing application. But all of these pigments would be applicable to many different applications. It's really the ability and the expertise that we have at Kalsec in our color R&D and applications department that allows us to provide these types of pigments representing the various hues. The various types of hues that we can provide, all from naturally based color ingredients. Each application has to be handled separately. There isn't an across the board color that'll give the same effect in many different applications. They have to be custom designed to the application. That is always a challenge. Challenges across pH ranges. Some of the anthocyanin pigments will have a different hue in lower pHs than they will have in higher pH applications. So those sorts of things have to be taken into consideration. There's no question that the use of natural colors is going to increase as today's consumers become more and more concerned with perceived wholesome foods. Non-synthetic based food ingredients are becoming more and more important in the processed food industry.
My name is Jennifer Brown, Global Application Scientist with D.D. Williamson. We are DDW, the color house, and we are the only company that produces natural colors, solely natural colors. What sets us apart for the colors is the ability for us to do blends. We have the single source colors, but we also have the ability to use our caramels and blend them together to get a range of hues that might not be available just in and of themselves. One of the biggest challenges with natural colors is the pH. A lot of colors will vary in their color as they go from a pH of a 3 to up into the neutral range. So like anthocyanins will be red when you get more acidic, and as you go up they go into blues and then into greens. So using those in beverages is one thing, but when you use it in a different application, such as bakery, the pHs are more neutral to basic, so then you lose the reds. So the red for red velvet with natural color, it's the holy grail of colors. Red, especially carmine, is probably the best option for a natural color in a red baking. But we've been continuing to work on it, and I think a lot of companies are continuing to work on an option for that. But we've worked on light stability, we've worked on pH stability and heat stability on all of our colors. Well, we continue to get new products approved. So spirulina was one that we've been waiting for. Blues have been traditionally difficult to achieve. So blue is one that came along and we've been happy to have into our portfolio. I think just adding in, getting colors to be oil dispersible, water dispersible. Just adding in the variety of applications that they can go into is probably where we'll need to continue to expand.